Alrighty then, Successful Indie Author 5-Minute Focus, episode 742. How to recover from a catastrophic launch. Oh, look at him. Alrighty then. Catastrophic launch. I've had a couple. I've had one where I forgot to upload the pre-order. I thought I had, but I hadn't. I had the pre-orders uploaded for books 2, 3, and 4, but I didn't have it. I forgot to do number 1. So needless to say, I had a bunch of promotions. It was priced down to 99 cents, and it all went out the window. So I contacted Amazon. Mea culpa, my fault, my problem. I didn't upload it. I do have the final file, and they reinstated the pre-order for 1 week later. So I lost about half of my promotions. I lost about 90% of the momentum of that series, and we picked back up. Now, you take the blame, you beg forgiveness, you let your readers know, notify your readers, especially if you have a bigger readership, you let them know and keep them on board, and take all the blame. My fault, even if it's not your fault. You look like a douche if you say it's somebody else's fault. Hey, it's their fault. Nope, it's your fault, no matter what. So then you do a hot wash, which is a military term for reviewing the good, the bad, and the ugly of an event. So it's just a review, an after-action review. However you want to phrase it, you go back through, what did I do wrong? Was it a problem with the book? Because it wasn't necessarily, in this it was just the pre-order, I forgot to upload it. But what if just the book doesn't launch? People don't like it. Is it the blurb? Is it the cover? Is there discontinuity between that when they see the cover to reading the blurb to then not pressing that buy button or borrow button? What is the disconnect? And then that's where you've got to get some more people involved, like people who did pick it up. Well, did you hesitate, and why? And help me redo this. Then fix it, especially if it's a problem with the book, or it's a problem with the blurb, it's a problem with fix it. I had one launch where the cover, another author, his readers were rather fanatical and thought that I had stolen his cover and the idea of the series. It was ridiculous, but I got 1-star bombed. First book in a 6-book series. Very nice. Now, he went in and told his readers stop that, and they deleted their review. So thank goodness for that. Thanks goodness for maintaining good relations with other authors. So, but still, that launch, and that was the same launch with where I forgot to upload the pre-order. All of it. I mean, a massive failure. All you can do, because you can't go back in time. All you can do is move forward. So how did we move forward? We did 3 books, waited, then did the next 3, put a big sale on book 1 when book 4 came out, book 2, put book 2 on sale, and push, because we knew the series was okay. The story was sound. Now, if you publish that first book and now nobody reads the second book, now it's a problem with the first book. Once again, get people involved, hot wash, what's wrong, go back and fix it, even if you have to rewrite book 1, because you know what? It's a lot easier to rewrite a book than it is to write a book from scratch. Usually. Sometimes you just can't recover a book. All right, so you kind of make it go away and write a different series. Pressing forward is the only way to do it. Now, I published the first book, my free trader series. I published the first book there and knew nothing. It was the second book I ever published. So I put it out there, and nobody bought it. I didn't know what I was doing. I had a bad cover. All right, all that aside, no problem. Published 5 more books in that series, and then rebranded it, because the first few reviews said, this is young adult. Okay, great. So 8 months after I published that first book, I rebranded it as young adult. Now I have 6 books in the series, and pushed it hard. Promos on that first book I put for free, and pushed it through every paid promo I could get. Kept book 2, I think I made 99 cents, and then books 3 through 6 were normal price. Guess what? Sold a lot of them. Gave away a lot of book 1. Book 2, sold a lot of book 2. Then picked up reads on 3, 4, 5, and 6 because people started buying it. So a reroll, because catastrophic launch. I had no idea what I was doing. I had no readership. I had nothing. So I just put it out there, and you know what happens when you put a great book out there? Nobody sees it. I don't think it was a great book. I think it was good enough. I think it was a good story and good enough, but we fixed it. And I didn't change any of the wording inside. I just put new covers on it and classified it as YA and went forth and conquered. And then when I had 9 books, I published it as a box set, and that went gangbusters. That made me $10,000 a month for a whole year. So I'm pretty happy with that. Once it was 9 book complete set, complete is like a magic word. So Reroll, here's a book that sold nothing to begin with and later made $100,000 in a year. I'm good with that. You should be too, if you know the story is good. And this is where if it's a catastrophic launch because it's a bad story, you either got to fix the story or move on and leave it in your wake and not try to recover something that doesn't work. So catastrophic launch, pre-order failure, even if Amazon cancels it on you for no reason, and you say, hey, it was uploaded, still, you got to do a mea culpa. My fault. Oops, sorry, hitting my speaker, so it's probably a big boom there. My fault. Please stay with us. Let's get this book out, and I hope you enjoy it. And the other one is you get 1-star bombed or something else, push it aside, keep moving forward. And even if you have to unpublish and republish later, that's an option. Once you figure out what really went wrong, do you need new covers? Do you need new blurb? What's wrong? What's that alignment between when they first see the book till they see the blurb and click that buy button or read for free button, and then move on. And the other one is just the book's not good. Sometimes that happens no matter who you are as a writer. Sometimes a book just isn't good. Then move on. Or rewrite it. Save it. Give it a new name. Give it a new cover. Give it a new blurb. And make sure it's a much, much better book. Don't kill the dog in the first chapter. Don't kill the dog at all. There you go. Words of wisdom. Peace, fellow humans.